Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. This is all more music from the playlist Video Game Study Lounge. It's a Game Chops playlist. It's all just chill video game music. It's nice. How are you all doing? Hello. Where's that button? There's that button. Bam. Chill vibes, always. Duke Mama needs to wash Jesse's mouth out with soap after his Fall Guys stream last night. I don't think I have the right to wash out anybody's mouth. Even one day when my sweet child comes home from school and is like, "Mommy, a kid in class said bitch today," I'm gonna be like, maybe don't repeat that in class, but... But was someone being a little bitch? Tell me all about it, honey. It broke him. I saw him tweet being like, I really hate when I like succumb to the frustration of a game. It's like not a good look, and I totally understand that feeling of streaming and just getting so mad and so salty. But people said in the end it was very fun anyway, so I still have not beaten Fall Guys ever, but I also haven't played it in like quite a few days, so I remember vividly, what grade was I in? It was either 3rd or 4th grade, so I was 8 or 9, right? And my best friend at the time, Crystal, all of us were being told to line up to go back in the classroom. And I went over and I was like, Crystal, we're supposed to go back in the classroom, because she was like playing basketball. Like, Crystal, we gotta go back in the classroom. And she threw it and looked, keep in mind, Crystal's like the coolest kid ever. She threw it. It went through the hoop. She turned around and she went, "I don't give a crap." And then got in the line. And I was like, oh my gosh, Crystal just said crap. I remember it so vividly because I was so caught off guard. An icon, right? She literally peaked in 8th grade. It's incredible. Crystal's a bad bitch. She's the friend that I was saying I went on Facebook not that long ago and saw that like a really old friend of mine had gotten a Minions tattoo. It was her. Which is why I'm like, she might have peaked in 8th grade. I don't know. Crystal, no. Fall from grace. What can you do? Some people love Minions. My mom loves Minions. My mom, there's an AU where my mom has gotten a Minions tattoo. I can't hate. It just caught me so off guard. Like, whoa, somebody that is my age that I went to school with got a Minions tattoo. That's wild. It's because, yo, that's so true. Nirto said they're still living the dream. Crystal doesn't give a crap. It's true. Minion tattoos, what did I walk into? I was talking about a girl that I went to school with who was like the coolest. And the first time that I heard somebody do a swear in class was Crystal. And I was saying, and now she has a Minions tattoo. But like, some people just love Minions, man. You have to be so confident to pull that off. Crystal still Crystal. That's what we've learned, really. Is that day when she went whoosh, and it just went right through the hoop, and she turned around and looked me in the eye and said, "I don't give a crap." That has been her goddamn life motto ever since. I assume we're at the end of Puzzle Agents? Oh my god. I don't think so. Are we? No, it wasn't. I think we were like 8 years old is what I was saying. If I said 8th grade, I misspoke. It was either 3rd or 4th grade, which means we were 8 or 9 years old. I don't give a crap. Wild. Wild. I really need to get the last of this. I need these, this. I need to wipe it clean. Do it again. I keep picking at it. But, you know, those of you who paint your nails, you know, sometimes when you're picking at it, there's an area that's just like, no, I'm here forever. Like, okay. I need to channel Crystal. I give too many craps. Crystal, the patron saint of not giving a crap. I immediately pick up my nails so I don't do them. When I get them done, like gel, that stays for a while because it's like hard. But I have a kid and like, I don't know. I'm sure that it's fine, but I definitely feel weird about the stuff that's in gel nail polish, like potentially like when she like bites at my hands and stuff. I don't know why. I hate when I do my nails and they somehow immediately chip, but not enough to warrant doing them again. The worst. Oh, Snowfall and Crow. Wait, let me read that off. We have 2 Valentines. I'll read them in order. Avoid the Void said, I'm sending tasty good vibes to everybody here. May the puzzle gods smile upon us and give us good brain workouts instead of anger today. And Snowfall and Crow said, this one is for the free company. I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV for a long time. Never have I had so many wonderful, helpful, fun people to play with. Love to the whole FC rules, and I love every single one of you. Oh, I'm so glad you're having fun. I logged on to watch Sam get remarried. Very bittersweet. But I was able to do my dailies, so you know. Yes. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Yeah, tonight is more Final Fantasy XIV. Plugging away on the story stuff. I'm very excited. So. He did not marry Jesse, no. My wife got married in Final Fantasy XIV to our friend, and I wasn't even invited. Sam was all offended. So Sam got married to JP. I got married to Tiri, my cousin, so we make lots of jokes. I got married to Tiri so that we would have the 2-person mount. And then JP, oh, what happened there? At some point, I think JP and Sam were talking about, like, JP was like, oh, I might, like, marry Aaron on our server. And Sam was like, cool, then I can just marry you. And I was like, I'm already married. I'm married to Tiri. He was like, what? It's wild. It's wild in Final Fantasy XIV, guys. So now he's married. I saw on Twitter you're preparing for spider season. Oh my god. Yeah. Here. I'll put my finger up. It's not for spoilers. It's for spiders. If you don't want to hear anything about spiders. We had a spider in our house today. So mute as long as my finger's up. And when my finger comes down, you can put your... Yeah, you know how it goes. Whatever. So, yeah. Went into my daughter's room this morning. And she was singing Itsy Bitsy Spider to a big-ass spider in her room. And I was like, oh, honey, you found a spider. She goes, yeah. I'm like, oh, are you singing to it? She goes, yeah. I'm like, wow, that's great. And she kept getting closer. And I was like, maybe don't get too close, honey. You know, we don't want to scare it. That's the way that I always put it, is like, not... it could hurt you. I'm always like, we don't want to scare it, right? It's like the cats. Sometimes when we run at the cats, they run away, right? So we want to make sure that we're like giving the spider its space. And I looked at it and I was like, that is a colorful spider. So I looked it up on my phone, and it's like a totally normal, it's called a yellow garden spider, I think. And they do bite, but only if you like mess with them, right? So I was like, okay, well, let's leave the windows open, because I think that this spider, I think that it's in here by accident. I think it's supposed to be outside. So we'll leave your windows open and maybe it'll leave. And she was like, can it come downstairs? Can it come eat breakfast? And I was like, honey, we'll just leave it in your room for now. And she goes, okay. And then for the rest of the morning, occasionally she would go, where's Mrs. Spider? Mrs. Spider is in my room. Mrs. Spider is in my room. Can we go see Mrs. Spider? And I was like, oh my god. Thinking to myself, whenever we go down for nap, she always says good morning to Sam. So I'll just leave her with Sam and then go into her room and see if the spider's still there. And if it is, then I'll just trap it in a cup and take it downstairs, right? So, yeah, the rest of the morning just constantly like... the spider, the spider, the spider, the spider. We go upstairs and I was like, go kiss daddy. And she goes, no, I want to see Mrs. Spider. I was like, okay, well, how about we say good morning to daddy first? She goes, okay. So she goes in and is hanging out with Sam. And I was like, there's a huge spider in her room. I'm going to go take care of it. And he was like, okay. So I like... snuck out. The second I had left the room, she freaked out at Sam. Like, I want to go see the spider now! I want to go see the spider now! Where does mommy gone? Like, losing it. And I came back in the room, because I had gone into her room, and I was like, ugh, it's still there. And it's like in the corner, so it's like a really, it's not like a spot where you can take a cup and just go... right? It was like in the corner, and I was like, I don't know how to navigate this. Like, I hate that I know that it bites. Like, fuck. And she's losing it. Sorry, shit. So I like went... sorry. So I like went back into our bedroom, and I was like, what's going on? And he was like, did you get the spider? And I was like, no, because she's freaking out. So literally as an entire group, the three of us went into her bedroom and got the spider, and we all said bye-bye to the spider. And, really, long story short, it's already long. Long story short, Sam, like, took the spider outside, and then Clark goes, there's another spider, and had found another spider in the room. And we were like, that one's fine, honey. We'll just leave that one. Anyways, it was a big old mission, but it all worked out. It all worked out. I'm glad that she's not scared of buggies and things for the most part. Just the flying ones. She just doesn't like the flying ones. Yeah, the other one was like itty bitty. Normal house situation. So Sam was like, we'll leave that one, honey, because it'll eat the flies. because Clark, like, hates flies now. Like, that's a little brutal, but it's the truth. No. She, like, so a while back, a bee flew in her face really suddenly and she fell over. Literally ever since then, any like bees or flies, if they are flying, she's freaked out. If they've landed, it's fine. So a fly that's just sitting there, she'll be fine. But if it's flying, no. Same with bees. If we're outside and there's a bumblebee and she sees it on a flower or sees it on the ground, she's like, a bumblebee. The second it flies, she's out, right? So that's our current thing right now, is convincing her, like, they're okay. Sometimes it feels weird if they're, like, in our faces, right? But they're not gonna hurt you, etc. She loves butterflies, but butterflies look different, don't they? Yeah. Any of you who are looking up the type of spider that I mentioned, you understand now why I was like, ah! That's a, wow, what a good friend you have there. Let's leave the room. um, yeah. So, I also have still not done anything about the swamp jar. I haven't done anything about the swamp jar yet. But I did say to Sam, like, I feel like a big ol' idiot. I was like, people in chat were literally like, why don't you just drown the mosquitoes? And I don't know why I didn't think of that. And he was like, oh, yeah, just drown the mosquitoes. And then he, like, went outside and looked at it for a while and came back inside and was like, how are you going to do that? Because it's, like, a huge jar. It's like, how are you going to do that? This is, I don't know. This is my life, I guess. I just summon this shit. The hell jar still exists. Set up a camera. Honestly, I think a non-zero number of people would definitely be interested in watching this insane process happen in this jar. But people were saying, depending on where you live, it can be illegal to have something like that. So, I should probably just get rid of it. Dodger's creating bioweapons. What is the jar? We've called it the hell jar. It is a jar that has somehow naturally created a swampy ecosystem and is birthing hundreds of mosquitoes. So it's like a swampy jar. There's a leech in there. No idea where it came from. There's a leech in there, and then all of these little wiggly bugs. And I was like, what the fuck are those? And then they started hatching into mosquitoes. So the entire top of the jar, it's closed. The entire top of the jar is filled with mosquitoes desperately trying to get out. And the bottom of the jar is like mosquito larvae and like the in-between stage before they become mosquitoes. Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. And I was like, I don't know what to do about it. And I said on stream yesterday that, of course, my first fucking thought, as a big himbo, my first fucking thought was, I'm going to get a blowtorch. I'm going to get a blowtorch. I'm going to pop the top off and then just hit it with fire, right? And anything that tries to get out it'll just burn alive. And a bunch of people in chat were like, just tip the jar and drown them. They can't swim anymore. Like, once they're meant to be flying, they can't swim anymore. I was like, that's smart. That's the less aggressive thing to do, I suppose. So there's definitely stuff you can put in the water to kill everything that hasn't hatched yet. Or like everything that hasn't made that final evolution. It's literally just the things that have already become mosquitoes. I'm like, I don't know what to do about them. So. Can't you catch it and take it outside? Catch what? We're not talking about the spider anymore. We're talking about a jar filled with mosquitoes. Well, that's what I was also wondering is what kind of ecosystem has this thing created? Like, eventually, won't they all just die? Like, surely, there's nothing to eat in there for a mosquito. They'll eat each other? Mosquitoes are fucked up. I don't know. I don't know where the leech came from either. I don't know, chat. I don't know. It's wild in there. This is one big horror story, and I love it. I think I'm just not going to open it. I think I'm just not going to open it. I think I'm just not going to open it. I'm just going to leave it. Why haven't you posted a picture of this jar on Twitter? Because I have a soul. Honestly, it does make me super interested and curious about people who like specifically develop a small ecosystem like in a jar or in a tank. It makes me want to get like somebody was saying when Mr. Fishy died, rest in peace Mr. Fishy. When Mr. Fishy died, people were saying, "Oh man, an alternative that is really nice and super interesting is to create like a nice tank for frogs and just have a bunch of little frogs in a tank." And I was like, yo, I don't think Clark would give a shit about that because the idea is that she loves watching fish. I was like, I don't know that Clark would care that much about the frogs. She would like them, but I would be so down to have like a little tank like in my office or something with just frogs in it. That sounds rad. As long as you're chill with crickets all over the house. Oh, I've had lizards. I've had tanks of crickets before. That's not an issue. How are Big JC and Tomato Crendor? We finally got some JC tomatoes popping out. Since we had the downpour of rain, we had the situation where there were tomatoes that were like not quite ripe, and then the downpour happened, and then they like ripened too fast, basically. So we went to pick the ripe ones, and we had like 3 different tomatoes that had split open because there was just too much liquid. But they were all good. They're all good, yeah. Vivariums, that's the name. That's what they're called, huh?
Welcome, you.
There's apparently a movie called Vivarium. A sci-fi psychological horror. Hoping to find the perfect place to live, a couple traveled to a suburban neighborhood in which all the houses look identical. And when they try to leave the labyrinth-like development, each road mysteriously takes them back to where they started. It was pretty alright. I'll take that. It's better than saying it was garbage.
Welcome, you fine cat.
Mystic Oracle, thank you very much for continuing your gifted sub. It's a friendly looking Silent Hill. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Lady Sangris, welcome to the Cat Gang as well. Thank you very much for the support. Hi, first time here. Welcome. How do you turn on the captions? If you are on browser, there should be a little CC button that you can toggle on and off. Yes, and Marianne just did the command that has the link. The link, if you're on mobile, depending on what type of mobile system you're on, it'll give you instructions as well. Yes, when she brought me the garlic bread. What's that? Garbage! I just got to campus. I'm literally the only person here. It's amazing. Ooh, man. People are going to start, like, going back to school and stuff. I am praying for all of you. Big hugs to everybody who's going back to school and going back to their campuses and all of that stuff. I hope you stay safe. My sister-in-law was saying that for her campus, everybody had already like paid or signed up for their housing, right? But now they're being told that there will only be one 30-minute class every week that's in person. That's like a practical. She's an ag student, specifically like animal husbandry stuff. So she has one class that needs to be done in person, and then the rest of it is online. And she's like, then why am I paying for housing? It's become like a huge thing now where everybody's going, well, if I'm only going to be here once a week for like 30 minutes, what the fuck? Yeah, a whole ass scam, seriously. Like for her, it feels like the school was like, we still need to figure out a way to make money. So we're gonna create a situation where people do have to be here at least once. It's wild. What? I was hoping we'd move to remote learning. English schools want all students back at full capacity. What? They're not even changing class sizes? What on earth? Sorry. I know that y'all probably don't want to be talking about this, but I just don't get it. I don't understand. But like I said, I'm hoping everybody can stay safe. I'm not even involved and I'm frustrating. Maybe I am frustrating. I'm not even, like a cog in that system, but it's frustrating for me. So I can't imagine the way that that like the students and the teachers are feeling. Just exhausted, I'm sure, and terrified. I've been following and lurking for a while. I first found you when you played Pokecraft with Kraken, Boone, and Bruce Green. Oh shit, yes! That was very fun. I was not good at it, but it was fun. I just found out as a teacher we're going back online in the fall. I'm so relieved. I'm relieved for you. Schools have opened up pretty much as normal in Scotland. They've implemented one-way systems. Students can't leave campus during the day, like to go get lunch. Everybody has to stay on school grounds. There's some online learning for older students, but yeah. No, Capstar, I haven't finished 5.3 yet. Tiri and I tend to take a while to get through stuff. So, you know, she's my Final Fantasy 14 buddy. So I'm not going to do any of it without her. But we only wind up being able to play like 3-ish hours a week together, so it takes a little bit, but I've managed to stay completely pure, aside from Sam coming in after he finished it, waking me up and going, "You're gonna fucking cry," and then going to bed, which was rude. Joke's on him. I cry every patch, so get fucked, Sam. Did it blink? That was the first time I've seen it blink. Yeah, it just lights up a little. How are Sam and Clark? They're good. Yeah, we're all good. Sam got into the top 4 for the Black Desert PvP event. Sam's like team, which is pretty dope. And Clark, let's see. Is Clark doing anything new, really? She's, one thing that's new as of yesterday is instead of just saying, "What is that?" or "What is this?" she's like adding in modifiers now, which I literally only started hearing her do yesterday. So we started the like potty sticker thing. It's not working super well, to be honest. We have a piece of paper up, and every time she goes potty on like her potty or on the toilet, she gets a sticker, and we let her choose which sticker, and she can put it on her chart. It's not making her more excited to go to the bathroom, to be honest. She's just like, "No, I don't want to. No, 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 I don't want to. Do you want a sticker? Yes. Then you got to go potty. No. Okay. Great." So, yeah, so she's got this paper with like a bunch of different stickers on it now. And yesterday was the first time I heard her go, "Mummy, what color is this?" She like pointed at one of the star stickers and was like, "Mummy, what color is this?" And I was like, "I think that's red. Do you think it's red?" And she goes, "Yeah." And she pointed at another one. She goes, "Mummy, what color is this?" It was like she was testing it out. Like, is this the right way to say this? Because she knows the colors, right? But she kept pointing at things and going, Mommy, what color is this? It's very cute. I definitely bribed my kids with M&Ms. Yeah, we've had to start, like, if it lines up properly, so say that she goes, Mommy, let's go outside. I'll be like, okay, we can go outside as soon as you've gone potty. As soon as you've gone potty, we can get a sticker on our chart and we can go outside. Or if it times out properly where I'm like, she hasn't gone in a couple of hours, I know that she probably needs to. So the other one is like, if she goes into the kitchen and is like, Mommy, can I have a biscuit? I'll probably be like, sure, you can have a biscuit. Once you go potty. Once you go potty, absolutely, you can have a biscuit and a sticker. This is like the best deal ever. You're about to get a month's rain in a minute. Well, you mean it's going to like downpour for the rest of the day? Or for a full month? Have you been lifting or are your arms just toned from life? I'm going to let you in on a great secret. When you have a kid, you're suddenly lifting a thing that slowly gets heavier and heavier and heavier. It's like natural weightlifting progression. So if you just carry that kid around all the time, I swear, my sister-in-law, when she had Ned, I picked up Ned and I was like, oh my God, he's like a feather. He's like so light. And everybody else was like, what? He's like a big baby. Like he's heavy. And I was like, no, he feels like a feather. He feels like a sweet little angel because my kid is so much bigger than him. Right. And it was very fun to have this moment of like, oh, that means I've like gotten quite a bit stronger. Cause I remember when Clark was that size and I would pick her up and be like, oh my God, it's so hard to carry this kid around all the time. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate that you think my arms look toned at all. I have noticed that I'm stronger, so that is a nice feeling. I have a 22-pound 8-month-old. It's a weight that fights you. Yeah, Clark is in like a weird stage where I think because she's really interested in babies. So she's like doing this thing now where she'll come to you and she'll go, Mommy, will you rockabye me? Which means, will you hold me like a baby and sing rockabye? She does it to both Sam and I. So we'll like pick her up like this and do like rockabye baby. And she'll go goo goo gaga, wah, wah. It's so fucking funny. But after I've held her like that for a couple of minutes, I'm like, you are fucking heavy. Like you are so heavy to try and do this with. Jesus Christ. Role play early on. No, I was saying to chat that she'll like, if she wants me to pretend to be a character, she just changes the name she uses for me. So sometimes we'll be in the middle of doing something and she'll look at me and she'll go, should we do the dishes, Mummy Doctor? Mummy Doctor is a different voice. That means I want you to pretend to be a doctor now. I'll be like, all right, I guess I'm a doctor now. And sometimes she'll come into the room and she'll go, I'm Peppa. And we'll go, oh, hello, Peppa. And she'll go, hello, Mummy Pig. I'm like, great, I'm Mummy Pig now, I guess. And the one today that she came up with was she was playing with my rocking chair. It's my like great nan's rocking chair, right? My great grandma's rocking chair. And she loves to just like push it. And she turned around and she goes, I'm Queen Clarky. And I was like, oh my goodness, a queen in this house. Incredible. Who am I then? And she goes, you're Queen Mummy. I was like, ah, I see, I'm Queen Mummy. And I pointed at Watson and I was like, is Watson a queen? And she goes, yeah. So we're all queens. I was like, is Daddy a queen? And she goes, yeah. And I asked if Sherlock was a queen and she said no. Yikes. So there's Queen Daddy, Queen Mummy, Queen Watson, Queen Clarky, and then Sherlock is, I guess, just chilling. King Sherlock. One thing that now I'm on a roll. One thing that she started doing the last couple of days is if Watson walks by, she goes, hey, I would like to stroke you. Watson, hey, Watson, I would like to stroke you now. And like, we'll walk after her like, hey, come back. It's just so funny. Their relationship has gotten so much better. So much better. Watson will just like come up next to her, no big. Clark will pet her like really softly. They get along so much better now. But Clark still sometimes will just like stomp after one of the cats and they're like, whoa, never mind, and leave. She'll go, hey, let me love you. It's literally that. Let me love you. Wait. Hey. It's funny. Mm-hmm. Considering that the day that Clark came to our house, Watson had a panic attack and did a flip in the air and peed all over the living room. Yeah, it's big strides. Huge strides with this cat. Been catching up on yours and Sam's D&D games with Arcadum. Jesse is going to be a pain for your character. Sam's is the most chaos I've ever seen in D&D. Oh, yeah. Yup. I hope you're enjoying. No spoilers for any of the D&D games, but yeah. I hope you're enjoying them. Yeah, it's hard to explain to a kid, and I've tried to explain to Clark, like again with the spider situation and with the cats and everything, like, you know, potentially we can be the one that scares them, right? If you walk to the cat and they walk away, that's their choice. They're another creature in this house, right? They live here, and you know, you can be as polite as you want, being like, come back here so that I can pet you. But it's their choice if they want to come back and be pet or not, right? And it's the same with this lovely creature that was in Clarky's room this morning. Like, hopefully it chooses to go outside. If it doesn't, we'll try to help it along, right? But we've started, I'm trying to teach her stop. So, like, she started doing this thing where, say that we're like tickling her, right? She'll say stop, and then we'll stop and be like, okay, sorry, you said stop, so I'll stop. Sorry, Clarky. And then she'll go again. Right? Like she didn't mean it. Like she wants us to keep tickling her. And so I'm trying to teach her, and when other kids come around, I'll try to tell them the same thing of like, if something's happening and you want it to stop, to do this. Like, so even if you forget the word, if you're flustered, you can go stop, right? And the kids can do that to each other. Like, you're upsetting me, stop. So trying to teach her like a really clear physical way of being like, I need you to step back, right? Like, I'm like, go away. So we've started trying to do that. So Clarky and I will play sometimes and I'll go, stop. And then she'll. Yeah, I think it'll help with the kids because sometimes kids can't perceive when like they've crossed a line with each other. So I'm hoping that when we have, obviously not right now, but when we start like going back into a routine of like having the kids at our house sometimes, to have a way for them to express to each other like it's too far, right? Like I'm getting upset. Um, will be good. Oh, thanks, guys. I'm glad that it sounds like it's a good idea. I hope that it'll just take repetition, won't it? Because she's still little, so it'll take reminders of like when you're upset, stop, right? Well, I think the other kids will care if they understand it and are using it as well, right? It has to be like a mutual respect system, and again, it'll just take reminders, you know. I haven't seen you since you just became a mom. How's mom life? It's awesome. It's awesome. It's super fun. She's 2 and a bit. She's 2 years old. She's talking up a storm, running everywhere. She loves to be outside. Currently is terrified of flies. You know. But it's fun. It's so fun. It be like that. Being 2 is hard. Being a kid is hard in general, I think, probably. Spiders are fine though. Yeah, she's chill with them. But I try to like okay, again, if you don't want to hear about spiders, this will be really brief, I promise, but if you really don't want to hear about spiders, you can mute while my finger is up. um with like the really tiny ones, I try to let them like crawl on my hand and stuff in front of her to really show like they're not going to hurt you. They're fine. We're okay with them in the house, right? But the big ones that when I Google them, it's like it'll bite you. I'm like, I don't want that in the house, right? Which was the situation this morning. So it's a bit different, but I'm glad that like even with a big spider, she was like, I'll sing it a song, right? Like that showed me that she was like, she felt pretty chill about it. So yes. Okay. People are asking questions now. The spider, it's a yellow garden spider, so you can go ahead and look those up. Um, it is like it's really, really rare to come across a spider that's going to do any real damage to you in England, which is nice. Which is why like there's so many shows in English, like kids shows. There's so many episodes that are like spiders are fine, they're not going to hurt you, like it's okay. Um, So even with this one, which looks scary, honestly, it looked like a scary ass spider. Even with this one, looking it up, it's like the worst it's going to do is maybe feel like a bee sting. And it's not going to attack you. It's not one of those spiders that's aggressive. It just doesn't want to be touched and it doesn't want to be messed with. You know, like a lot of spiders. So as long as you're not holding it and like trying to do something with it, it's not going to hurt you. But I still wanted it out of my daughter's room. Which I think makes sense, is fair. Is lucky the right word, has? But yeah. I looked it up, I'm not a fan. got a couple more Valentines. Insanity Elixir says, good morning, Dukes in chat. I've been having a hard time beating the big sads. Your streams are getting me back on track. To anyone else going through a bad mental time, remember, it's okay to have a few bad days. Everyone is here cheering you on. Absolutely. And I'm delighted to have you all here. And I hope that this is a positive part of your day. And Firebean says, I hope everyone is okay since this COVID. Oh, Arcalonia would like to gift a sub in chat. Let's do that real fast before we start the game. Arcalonia said, I can't afford to gift a sub at the moment. Please give this to a lovely person in chat. Done. Wow. I'm slugging it out, doing my best. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Ghoulish mules. Welcome to the cat gang. I used to watch Dodger many years ago, back in my time. Back in your time. I started 10 years ago. Do you mean like 10 years ago? Either way, welcome back. How's life? I hope you're doing good. Back in the dial-ups days. There was a straight up, this was like one of the most English things that I've seen happen since I moved here. I went to the supermarket. Obviously, everybody here there's mandatory masks here now, which is great. I was driving home and there was an old man with a cane, big jacket, plague mask, top hat. Just standing on the side of the road. And I was like, I love this man. Love him. It's so good. There's definitely like there's a sect of English people that are all about like capturing the aesthetic. Yes, Cat Gang Store is hopefully going back online very, very soon. I don't remember how long I've been watching you, but I do remember thinking, why does this lady have shoes hanging from her door? If that provides a timestamp. It does. That was, let's see, 2013-ish? That was when I was cycling through hair colors like nobody's business. That was when we did the ceiling fans. Ceiling fans were around that time. I was living with Rowan Husky in them. Yeah, that was the same house. There's a political party in the UK called the Monster Raving Loony Party. We're nothing if not eccentric. I have heard about that political party, yeah. The first one for me was the TGS podcast episode when Jesse's maid came in. Oh my god, I will remember that for the rest of my life. I will always remember that moment. It was too good. She just casually was like, just cleaning. It was so good. Fuck. This was years ago, but the place that he was living in, I think he said that they like included a maid service that you could be like, yeah, I would love to have that. And so yeah, they came in, and I think he had told them, I don't remember exactly how it was, but he had told them like, yeah, I'm just in here working, thinking that that would make them go, oh, okay, we just won't do that room. But they just like walked in. I just started like cleaning. This is so good. Leo Danica says, I want to thank chat and Dukes for being great and inviting. Life has been crap recently, but here I am, smiling and feeling welcome. I'm glad you feel that way. Delthamel says, I want to send one out to Dukes and chat and TB, without whom I never would have found Dodger. It's been 8 years of laughs and games and good vibes, so here's to another great 8 of Dukes and chat and remembering TB with love. I still find myself thinking about TB all the time. All the time. He had like such a huge impact on my life. Yeah. Mikomi says, here's a Valentine to Dooger, Sam, and sweet baby Clarky. Twitch family royalty. Thank you for such a wonderful community. Probably the only one I feel safe in these days. I'm glad that you feel that way. And this Valentine is also for our lovely chat community because you're all lovely and you've made my life much better. We've all been so sentimental recently. I know. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with taking a second and being like, what am I grateful for? As cheesy as that is, you know? I think it was Super Shigi was on Twitter, and she was like, sometimes I'll make a cup of tea and I'll take a sip and I'll think about somebody that I'm grateful for. Like something like that. It was just very cute. I think stuff like that can be really nice, you know, to just let yourself sort of drift off and think about like, oh, I really miss that person. Or, you know, it doesn't have to, obviously there's always a melancholic feeling to it, but there's also a feeling of like, that's so great that they were like part of my life in one way or another, you know? Super Shigi is so wholesome. She sent, oh my god, she sent me a clip from her stream that was literally just her listening to an extremely graphic, like, sound clip that sounded like somebody having diarrhea. And she was like, it's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. And I was listening to the clip and I was like, Laura, the clip itself is not funny. It's disgusting. But the fact that you, this wholesome person, find this so funny is the only thing that's funny about it for me. Like, just watching you, like, cry laugh listening to this, listening to, like, straight up actual toilet humor is like, it's just so funny. I just rewatched the Jessie Maid bit. It's so much funnier watching it so much later. Oh my god. My husband doesn't find farts funny. They always make me cry laugh. I used to, and it has to be like a specific kind now, but like slapstick humor was straight up like the top tier humor for me for a really long time. I don't know why. Like somebody like tripping would sometimes just like send me. It was, I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was about that. PUZZIE agent. Yeah, PUZZIE agent. Well, it's actually puzzle agent. Puzzle Agent 2. We played the first one, and it was amazing and weird. I don't know how far we're into the second one, but it is also very weird. It's great. Lucius was the first game I watched Dukes play. Bless you. When I so in Arcadum's world, this is, I'm gonna keep this like as spoiler free as I can, but just like as like a point of fact for Arcadum's world, there is a god named Babylon, and the image that he's used for Babylon all this time, I guess, is like old fan art for another character, maybe an anime character or something, and the art has recently been updated by somebody who comes into our chat sometimes, John Silva. He's like a great artist. But the first time I saw it, straight up, I was like, it looks like Lucius. And now I can't not think of Babylon as Lucius. So now you have a little insight into into how I view that character as just like maybe a slightly older Lucius. I was watching him. He's painting Scrumpo right now, I think. And I went into his chat and I was just like hanging out in there, and he was like, okay, so when are you gonna let me draw Zacharias? It's like, damn, everybody's having you draw their characters. Do you even have time? All right. Shall we play a game? Have you seen the VTuber game? No, I try not to watch his other games. I watch like snippets, but I try not to watch enough that like I always know everything else that's going on, because I really want to be surprised by things when I play. So I try to remain as pure as I can, but occasionally, because Sam is in another game, and he's currently in a game where there's like a lot of shit happening and a lot of other people involved. Occasionally Sam and I will talk about stuff and I'll be like, oh, I'm not supposed to know that. So yeah, but it's very fun. But there is a lot happening from what I understand. It's wild. Oh, let's do our cheers. Leandro redeemed our cheers today. So grab your Beverleys if you have one. I can't believe Arcadum has so many games going at the same time. Yeah, I think he's currently running 7. And I was talking with him and he was like, I mean, I probably could run 8. And I was like, or you could sleep sometimes. And he screenshotted Sam. I guess like he had talked to Sam the other day, and Sam basically like went big brother on him and was like, if you try running another game, I'll fucking mess you up. Like, you need to chill sometimes. You need to relax. And I was like, well, I'm glad that both of us are saying that. I also love that Sam, who also has no impulse control when it comes to like streaming and shit, is like, you should sleep and take care of yourself. Okay. Everybody grab your Beverleys, or not if you don't have one. If you're fasting liquids, I don't know. I don't know how any of you work. Just live your lives. Take care of yourselves. Thank you all so much for being here. Let's do more Puzzle Agent. I'm very excited. Last time the salt was real a couple of times, so I'm sure that'll continue. But these games are so fun and so weird. If you're having, as always, if you're having a great day, spread joy. If you're having a bad day, soak up some joy. And let's all have fun. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Cheers. Boop. Good old soak and spread? What the fuck does that mean? I wish I had never read that. What does that mean? Okay. Bwah, bwah. Oh! I get it. I see. Saying the good old soak and spread, and I was like, that, what the fuck? That is such a weird fucking thing to put in chat. And then I realized, like, oh, it's because I said it first. Oh my god. Soak up the joy or spread the joy. The good old soak and spread. Fuck me. I'm a mess. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay. So, everybody go to backseating Discord if you know in your hearts you're not going to be able to handle your shit. This is the guy that was missing in the first game, who was carried off by gnomes at the end of the game. We found an astronaut in the woods, and it was reported back to our superiors, and suddenly the FBI is swarming this place, is guarding this thing, and generally trying to, like, hush up whatever's going on here. We ran into this guy. It turns out he was one of the astronauts on this ship originally. He, like, changed his identity and, like, married Glory and whatever else. But he's alive. But nobody else knows that he's alive. Just us. So we're trying, I believe, we're trying to, like, get into this ship. Maybe? If I remember correctly. So that's kind of what's going on, I guess. The lunar ray alters the trajectory of the rock regardless of how it's thrown. Place the trees in a way where the rock bounces off them to hit the Secret Service agent. Don't let the rock fly out of the forest. When thrown, the lunar array will force the rock in the following pattern: northeast, southwest. The ray will repeat this pattern. Okay, so clockwise. Wait, what? So it's gonna go north first. So north, east, south, west. Is that how this works? Wait. The lunar area will force the rock in the following pattern: northeast, southwest. Okay. Place the trees in the way where the rock bounces off of them. Okay, I think that is how it's supposed to work. So this rock is going to go north first. So northeast, south, west, southwest, north. And then it'll hit him. North, east, south, west, north. I don't have to use all of the trees, right? Misunderstood. No, I misunderstood. All right, give me. Okay, it's okay. Hold on. Oh, thank you. Puzzle agent. Bam. This isn't just chatting. What do you mean? We're chatting about a puzzle. North, east, south. Maybe? East, south, west. Great. I just misunderstood like how the rock was gonna progress. I thought it would overlap with the trees for some reason, but it makes sense. It's fine, I'll take it. Wow, he does not give a fuck.
Now we've got to shut down that ray.
The only safe place for that ray is at the bottom of Lake Sven.
Keep an eye on the site while I check it out.
Agent Tethers, if the government gets that weapon, they'll be able to turn anyone into feral, screaming lunatics.
Oh, that's
just like my
right.
crewmates.
That's right. That's what this whole thing was. I also think their glasses look like they're upside down. Hey, what the fuck is going on with you guys? Oh, they can't get close.
That's their home. But the ray, it's repelling them, keeping them from returning home. I've got to disable it.
Unlock the module. Using the control module, make a program to move all 3 electrons into all 3 receptors. Oh. Ah. This puzzle again. Up. Up. Are these spots gonna kill them, or program to move all 3 electrons? No! Oh no! What the fuck? Oh my god, that scared me! It's like, What happened?
Locked in my
Okay.
own room. The story was that it was for my own safety. I guess I should be thankful they didn't send me to jail. I hope everything works out for Isaac and Glory.
Me too.
I've been looking through these files for weeks, but I still can't see how everything is connected. I wonder if I could sneak this painting out in my carry-on luggage.
It is very good.
Hello?
Nelson, finally!
Oh, hello, Jim.
Listen, it's
Look at
about
her
these
face.
Scoggins tapes.
Enough with the tapes already.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that, but you've got to hear this. I think you left your recorder on, or something. It's labeled, Sighting, Hotel Alley.
That's when I saw one of the hidden people whispering to Bo Murphy.
There's this weird sound. I can't make it out.
Wait, I know that sound. It was playing under Olaf Velhaven's reel-to-reel. That explains it. Thanks, Jim.
Okay, but what does...
I figured out how Olaf Velhaven was able to solve the problem of lunacy. It's the hidden people. He was inviting them into his cabin to speak to him. I've got to get back to Olaf's cabin. And that
Okay.
means finding a way out of this room.
Rearrange the furniture and create a path for Nelson to exit the room without being seen through the windows. Only the two dressers are tall enough to block them. Oh, that's nice. I can put stuff where I'm standing. Oh. Just has to be like a full path, huh? Those are big dressers. What the fuck? I am a top agent.
Now, how did Olaf get the hidden people to talk to him?
Oh, we're just here already. Great.
How could one man possibly need this many socks?
The hidden people, they love this. They love the socks.
It's focused on the moon, just like Olaf was.
The moist, white flesh of the codfish. But enough of that. It is time to call my tiny friends.
Yes, what luck!
Come, speak with me, my friends.
Oh my god. So many of them showed up. Fuck, dude. Okay. Get the sun's rays to hit the Earth using the angle of the satellites. Don't hit the moons or the asteroids. Monkey Z. Money. If I solve all of their puzzles, will I be their friends? Rotate the tiles to return the cosmos in order. I get to shake all of their little hands. I didn't get to shake his hand.
Who's there?
What the fuck is that? 2 Earths are receiving light from 3 suns. A sun is connected to 1 planet. Gives full power to 1 Earth. If connected to 2 Earths, that sun shares power evenly. Oh. How powerful is... Okay, wait a minute. 2 Earths receiving light from 3 suns. A sun is connected. Gives full power to 1 Earth. Connected to 2 Earths, the sun shares the power evenly. Right. So... what? 15, 15, 15, 15. So this is 10? Right? It's that simple, isn't it? Hi, buddy. Okay.
Oh
my God. Raccoons like to take a dip in the lakes of Scoggins in groups. It's so cold, they hop out immediately and won't return for a while. Arrange the photos in chronological order. With 1 getting out and being cold. And then 2 more out, so there's 3 that are cold. And then 2 out with 1 in the water. I think that's right. What? Okay, hold on. Honey. You gotta get out of here. They won't stay in for long. This one isn't acting like it has been in the water yet. Oh, but there's a bunch of feet. I wasn't looking at the feet prints. So if there are no feet and 2 in there, and then those 3 leave, and then these 2 get out. And then this, I guess. Because then there's new footprints here. Okay. Got it. It's okay, still got a B, it's fine. Figure out the lunacy algorithm. Arrange the mathematical elements in the proper order. Oh no. What on earth? This is gonna be one of those ones where it's like, it's not, like, they're saying something else in here. Oh, this is the beginning. D divided by pi. Is it having me grab, like, I'm clicking over here. I feel like there's so many letters in here that I feel like it's supposed to like spell something. But this is the start. I can't undo that. So we know that's not next because, and we know that's not next. They both overlap with this. I think that has to be next. I'm literally going by whether or not they look like they're too close to each other when written out. Like that's all I'm doing. I don't know what that means, but okay. Now there's no music. It's not at the end of a formula. I don't have the patience for this today. I don't know. Yeah, thank you. It's so helpful. It hasn't been at the end any of the times you've said that, but I appreciate it. How many times do they let you fail? Can't move that part. Wait, haven't I tried everything? I feel like I've tried every option. With like an open parentheses and a closed parentheses. Oh my god. But I said the S can't go at the end. But this is literally what I tried before. Alright, let's go ahead and see what happened there. Oh, yes. F! What the fuck was this? 2 plus signs can't go together. We know the square root piece won't be inside the parentheses. It can't be at the end of the formula. The S piece is the symbol for integral. Great. Cool, thank you. I'm glad that I brute forced that.
Wall of whispers, tides of consciousness.
Oh my god.
Kirchhoff's principle. Rotation affects orientation. 8th dimensional combinatorics. The center cannot hold. Multiplicative cyclic group G of order Q. Kirchhoff's principle. Rotation affects orientation. 8th dimensional combinatorics. The center cannot hold.
Okay.
The moon's gone black. Must hurry.
Unlock the module. Using the control module, make a program to move all 3 electrons into the 3 receptors. Okay. Each command will move all electrons. An electron won't move if a circuit chip is in the way, but it keeps its energy. An electron entering a burned area will die. Okay, that's what I figured. Electrons in a receptor will stop moving. Only 1 electron can occupy a receptor. All electrons must reach a receptor. Right. So, we move them all up. Up 1. And then I think we take the whole shebang over 1. Up 1, over 1. Then I think we go up again. Up, over, up. This one will get stuck here. So, up, over, up. Over. Then this one will be stuck. But at least the other 2 will be on either side of this. Up, up. You're stuck. But these ones. Up, over, up, over, up, 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 up. This one will have gone up, over, up, over, up, up, up. Right. So then it's over, up. So this one will have gone over, up. That one will have gone over and locked and locked. So those 2 are locked then. So after all of the up, up, ups with this one will go over, up, and then we just needed to go up, over, up. So over, up again, to the left, up, right? Let's try this again. This guy, up, over, up, over, up, 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 over, up, over, up, locked. This one will have gone up, over, up, over, up, 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 over, up, locked. This one will have gone up, over, up, over, up, 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 over, locked. Right? Why do I have an oven mitt? I'm in the Matrix. Oh no! Oh no!
Destroy!
No one? No one? Yes, move in. Move in, hidden people. The ray is gone. The time is yours. Yes, the screams. Yes. Nelson needs to take the lunar ray to Lake Spence, but is under the lunar ray's effect. Help Nelson maintain focus by making ordered connections between the floating objects. Draw a path between each object in this order. What? NASA, the moon. What? The game froze. Nope. Moon. What? Okay.
Yeah. Oh no! I'll never be able to destroy it in time.
It's Bigfoot! The girl I totally want to smooch thinks you're great. Hey, wait, can I get your autograph? Nice reference. And then I'm just sent back? Oh.
Welcome back, Special Agent Tethers.
Hi, Jim. Anything exciting happen while I was away?
Oh, never mind that. I got the latest issue of Puzzle Sensei. Think you could give me a hand with this one?
What's the next number to come in the following sequence? Oh my god. I can't tell if this is the end of the game or if this is like a bait. So many fucking number ones. Why is this my life? Do not say the answer. If you want to talk about the answer, that's what Discord is for. But you will get timed out for giving hints or saying the answer or any of that kind of shit. Okay, let's see. Now I really want those 5 episodes. Dude, right? So, at first, like, glance for me, it's really close to 30, 60, 90, 120. But I'm trying to figure out why that is, or if that's nothing. Like, 90 and 120 are normal, but both 30 and 60 are one number off. I hate 4 dragon puzzles. Fucking Monosaki, am I right? What's up with this dude? $31, $59, $90, $120. Hold on, I'm gonna pee like super fast. Super fast. Literally sitting on the toilet going 31, 59, 90, 120. 31, 59, 90, 120. The more I see Probot tell us not to buy this chair, the more I want to buy it. It wasn't particularly expensive, it's just It's also not particularly reliable. Okay, here's a question that you can answer and you will not get timed out. Does this require me to do anything complicated? Like maths-wise? No. Okay. So it's something where if you're seeing it correctly, or if you're thinking about it correctly, you're fine. Okay. One of them was about clocks. One was clocks. One was pie. So now I'm looking at these, like, months or... Both of them have been sequences that you would have stumbled across in life, right? So, like, even though I have admitted I never ever would have figured out the pie one without, like, a buckload of hints, at a time in my life, I was taught at least the first couple digits of pi, right? And the first one was a clock. So I'm assuming it's following that pattern of, like, this is a pattern that you've seen in your life. It's just not occurring to you immediately. I'm assuming. And I might be wrong, but that's what I'm assuming. Potato of Fluff, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Which is why I'm like, months? No. $31.59. Why are they so close to being multiples of 30? Next number. Well, that doesn't necessarily, I guess that doesn't mean anything. I was about to be like, oh, so it's one number, but 31 is a number. It just involves two individual numbers coming together to make one number, so it doesn't mean anything. I just say, those of you who, when we're playing these games, you just immediately figure it out. I find that so impressive. Lancelot the Lion, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. I find that very impressive. I adore puzzle games. And I like trying to stretch my brain a little bit. But like, damn. It's very cool. It's very cool that so many of you have like big brain. We're all big brain about something, aren't we? We all have our strengths. I'm just saying, in this moment right now, I really wish that I had your skill. God, my brain is so stuck on months. 31 is like the only 31 that I can think of. It's like month length. So maybe I need to think about it differently. And it's, once I realize what it is, it'll be simple. I shouldn't have to look anything up or do any like equations or anything, according to chat. It's straightforward once I understand what I'm looking at. Most often I like to do them myself because I get frustrated watching. With you it's different and I don't get salty. Oh, that's very sweet. No, my camera's not frozen. I'm just not doing anything. Okay, yeah. Since I'm making assumptions, let me ask another like pointed question. Another yes or no. You will not get timed out. Is this a sequence that I should recognize? Like these exact numbers, do they show up somewhere in life? Yes. Okay. Some people are saying no, and I don't know why. They don't show up like this. Not these exact ones. If it has to be a yes or no, then the answer is yes. Okay. Okay. Here's another question. You won't get timed out. Does it have to do with time? It does have to do with time. Some people are saying no. Kinda? Technically. Devery, thank you very much for subscribing. And the 13 Pianist, thank you for subscribing. Lancelot the Lion, thank you all very much. Welcome to the Cat Gang, guys. Yes, this is a sequence puzzle, so we're trying to figure out the next number in the sequence. It kinda has to do with time. These numbers show up, but not these exact numbers. What? Okay, it kinda has to do with time.
Welcome, you fine cat-loving, coffee-drinking bonito babe.
It's not military time. I still don't think it's months. Maddie Nice, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Katogangu. I appreciate so much how many people are like, she's gonna get it. She'll get this. She'll get this. I have faith. That's so sweet. The question is literally, what's the next number in the sequence? It's a sequence puzzle. Can you go through your thought processes? So, for a while there, I was like, I think it has to do with time. So I confirmed with chat that it kind of has to do with time, apparently. I asked if these numbers should, because the other puzzles, the other Monosaki puzzles, were sequences that you would come across in your life, right? So the first one was 11, 12, 1, 2, and the next number was 3, because it was like a clock. On a clock, it would go 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, as long as it's not a military clock. I don't think that we're doing a clock thing again. And then one of them was the digits for pi. This one, I kept going back to a time thing because it's close to sequences that multiply by 30, right? So it's like almost 30, almost 60, and then 90, 120, which are all multiples of 30, which lines up nicely with time stuff. So I asked if this sequence shows up in day-to-day life, or if I would have come across this sequence, and people said yes, but not these exact numbers. So both answers have been like confusing in a way. I don't understand why, if it's meant to be like a 30, 60, 90, 120 thing, I don't understand why 90 and 120 are their whole number selves and 31 and 59 are not. So I feel like I'm thinking about that wrong. So now I'm going, okay, what other things have to do with time? I keep mentioning months, but I'm not sure how this could apply to months. The only reason I keep thinking of months is because there's a month with 31 days. I don't think it's going to be another clock thing. I think that would be redundant. I don't think it has to do with military time or... But... How many numbers can you punch in? 3. 3. Oh, and then I was thinking about seconds, but even with seconds, I still don't understand why it's 31:59. So, that's my thought process. That's the loop that I'm in right now. If you had to guess right now, what would you put? 150. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right. But if somebody, like, was like, you have to put in a number right now, I would put in 150. Explain how you got there. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. It's multiples of 30. It's literally, that's as far as I've gotten. That's the only number that I've come up with as a possible, like, next step. But it still doesn't answer the question, why is it 3159? So... So then when I was going potty earlier, I was trying to do things like, okay, so maybe it's +1 -1. So like 30 +1, 60 -1. But then again, then it's like 90 + 0, 120 -0. So where do you go from there? 150 plus -1. I don't. Yo, shout out to my mods. I keep seeing people in chat being like, don't spoil, and I'm not even seeing the spoilers. So, thank you guys. Crushing it. The spoilers don't even help me. Maybe I am seeing them and they're just flying over my head. Okay. I don't want to chew the gum because it's gross. What's the first hint that they give you if you use the hint for this puzzle? I am so bad at these ones. I don't know what it is. These specific ones have tripped me. Every single one of these have tripped me up so bad. You don't need it? I don't know about that. No, none of these sequences. There have been 3 of these Monosaki puzzles, I'm pretty sure. And all 3 of them I've been stuck on for a really long time. Every single one. Yeah, I love Professor Layton. And for the most part, all of the other puzzles in this game, I think, have been okay for me. It's just my brain does not... This sequence shit, I don't know what it is. I, like, can't... I looked it up and I don't understand the answer. Oh no. I showed the pie puzzle to one of my friends. I I showed the pie puzzle to one of my friends. His solution was the 0 points of an exponential function. It was a perfectly viable solution, and it made me so mad. I don't want to know the answer. I just want to know the hints. Okay. Can't find the hints without it trying to show me the answer, and I don't want that. You don't need the hints. I do though, guys. I don't know what the fuck. Why does it do this? Why does it add one and then subtract one and then not do anything for 2 numbers? This doesn't make any fucking sense. Why does it do that? I'm trying to think of like things that like numbers with those fluctuations, and I don't get it. Use a gun on the puzzle. I can't remember. Have I... Did I put 150 in and submit it? You can answer that. I can't remember if I tried that. No. I don't think that's right, though. Or they wouldn't be showing me this. Why? Why is that right? They were months. I'm so fucking mad. What? That's fucking stupid. I always get so mad at these. I always get so mad at them.
Another puzzle solved. Don't look so disappointed, Jim. That was a hard one.
It's not that. I'm just going to miss your help when I'm transferred.
Transferred?
Yeah, I've been relocated to the Tundra Division, Arctic Circle outpost. When the directors found out I'd warned you they were sending agents to Scoggins, they called it a breach of protocol.
Oh, Jim, I feel terrible. Here, take this. My entire back collection of Puzzle Sensei magazines, since issue #1.
Wow! But aren't they full of the answers?
I use tracing paper.
You don't miss a thing, Nelson. Hey, is that a postcard from the Davners? Good to see they're happy anyway.
Yeah, happy. What could go wrong in Bermuda?
But they never made another one! This is so sad. Literally the only reason I put 151 in there is because of the 31. And I was like, I guess I'm just gonna go to the next number in the sequence and add 1. Why did they have to end it that way? Why did they have to end it with a puzzle that made me mad? Well, these were made 10 years ago. So... And they planned on making like 5 or 6 of them, but only made 2. And now I feel like I have to like be the person who 10 years late goes on Twitter and is like, make another puzzle agent. Puzzle Agent 3 when? Ignore the fact that the studio is shut down. Puzzle Agent 3 when? Said it was months in the first minute of that last puzzle. Great job, thank you. It didn't. I didn't. Yeah, I just didn't trust that that's what it was. It didn't seem like that made any sense, but. Should we play something chill now? Yeah, or like a. Or maybe the opposite, like something more just straightforward beat-up-y. Like Neon or something. Or Undermine. We could play Undermine again. Your gut got it, and your brain made you question yourself. Brain. Our brains, they always get in the way. There are 2 more Puzzies at the end? Are there? What on earth? But nothing happened. Why did the sound happen when there's no visuals? Wait, what? What the fuck? Additional puzzles for you to enjoy. You can access these and others you may have missed in the puzzle index. Okay. Oh, trace a sighting of the hidden people by arranging these photos in order. Great. Wait, did they let you do this in the other one too? Like if you miss any, can you go through and just do them? Oh yeah, remember this. Oh my god, there were 2 that I hecked up that bad? Guide the robot to save its girlfriend while avoiding the guard? The robot always moves first. Commands are relative to the robot's feet. Forward will move the robot where its feet point to. Okay. Turns keep the robot in place. Turn left or right to where robot is facing. The guard will move 1 square forward each turn until it reaches a wall. It takes 2 turns for it to turn around. Okay. 1 square forward. So it'll go this way. Or maybe... turn forward. Turn. No. Because he's going to take 2 turns to turn around. So forward, forward, turn. Forward, forward, turn. So that will have been forward, forward, turn. Forward, forward, turn. Okay. Nope. Never had a Patreon. Okay, so turn. 1, 2, 3. Forward. Oops. Forward, forward. Turn. 1, 2, 3. Turn. 1, 2. Turn. 1. Turn. 1, 2. Turn. 1, 2. Turn. 1. Turn. Turn. 1, 2, 3. Turn. 1, 2. Turn. 1. Turn. 1, 2. Turn. 1, 2. Turn. 1. Okay, so we just need to make sure that he's not gonna catch me. So turn. 1, 2. Turn. 1. Takes 2 turns for it to turn around. Right. Turn. 1, 2. Turn. 1, 2. Turn. 1, 2. Turn. 1. I think this will work. Yes? Great. That was such a long pause. I was like, no. I don't like it. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna, well, I found, again, in true Duke's fashion, I found a couple of old potatoes in like the corner cabinet that I bought. And I was like, oh, I should throw those away. So I put them like in their own bag, tied it off, put it in the bin, and then left the cabinet open to like air out. And Sam said he came downstairs and the smell was so foul. And I was like, oh, if you close the cabinet, it should be fine. I was just trying to air it out. Okay, let's do this last puzzle and then we'll take a break. Guide the robot to save its girlfriend while avoiding the guards. Aw, come on, again? You've doomed me, he said. God damn it. What? Okay, so they move to the right. When they hit a wall, they'll move to the left without turning. Right, so they just go this way. Right, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I should be fine. Turn forward, forward. Turn forward, turn forward. Oops. Oh. For some reason, I did not even think about this one. I don't know why. That's very silly of me. Well. I get it. I fucked up. I get it. I get it. Oh my god. They just make you watch the whole fucking thing. Okay. Just trash the whole thing. Okay. Forward and then wait. Forward. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well. One, 2, 3. 6, 7. Right? So 1, stop, 3. 1, stop, 3. Turn forward, turn forward. So at this point, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the rest should be fine. Forward, turn, forward, turn, forward. Oh my god, they don't go at the same time. Fuck my life. Quit. Quit. Just fucking chill, I guess. Okay. Forward. Stop, stop. And then all the rest of this shit. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. Shit. Turn here. And then we need a couple stops, I think. So 5, 10 basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. $11, $12. Why? What? One, two, I'm just doing it with my finger. I'm sorry. I know you can't see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 is when we can move, it looks like. Forward. 14. Turn. 15. Forward 16. Turn 17, 18. And then just wait for a while, you know? I hate this. I hate it. I hate it. There isn't even any music. The second that you fail, the music just stops playing forever. So that you can just sit and fester in how shitty you are. Yay! We made it to our robot girlfriend. Oh my god, I'm so mad. No! No! Look how sad we are! Alright, well, we only cost taxpayers $4.5 million. So that's like not too bad, you know? Okay. I'm gonna go take a break and make sure that my husband's okay. Killing more people I love with potatoes. And I'll see you guys in just a sec. When we come back, I think we'll do more Undermine, because that game's fun. So, there you go. Enjoy the music. Okay. Everyone's alive. It was just smelly. It was apparently just very smelly downstairs. So that's where we're at. We are going to swap to Undermine. If anybody... Oh, wait. Fundermine? What was the other one? Blundermine, I think someone said. That's a good one.